Take 14.
Marker.
And action.
You know something? I'm going to break every bone in your body. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Cut.
I told you that yesterday. It doesn't work. How do you expect me to grab her with a wrench in my hand?
All right, drop the wrench.
What do you mean, drop the wrench? What have I got in my hand in the first place?
What's the problem, Randy?
What are you trying to embarrass me? Take your hands off of me. Will you shut up?
Calm down?
Take your hands off me. I'll knock you right on your head.
All right.
Look,
Will you calm
the scene
down?
don't work. I told you that
Rewrite
yesterday.
the scene.
Why couldn't we fix it yesterday?
Because we couldn't fix it yesterday, we'll fix it today. You just sit down and calm down. Will you calm down?
Look, when you fix it, then I'll play it.
Randy, look, it's not a big problem. Randy, wait, look.
Get away from me, I'll knock you right on your head. You hear that?
It's all right. Let him split.
Adam, it's the climax of the whole picture.
I know he's playing it like John Boy.
Yeah, well, I've tried every trick in the book.
I know I'm not blind.
Yeah, well, he just can't cut it. You're the producer. You have any suggestions?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I have. Wrap it.
We'll reshoot it in the morning.
Honey, bullhorn. All right, that's it, children. Go home, back to the hotel. Check with Eddie. We'll have new pages in the morning.
Yeah, come in. Now, Warren, a lot of people say you're a good agent, but they're wrong. You're the best agent in town for your size.
Where are you calling from, Adam? I heard you're on location.
I am on location. I'm stuck in the boondocks of Arizona, and the weather stinks. Sweetheart, would you pour me a scotch over there? I hear Henry Waller's book is just great. Send me to Galleys, or I'll send someone over to break both your tiny little legs. Now, look, I'm not kidding. I want to read that book. What's the title of it again?
I think you mean Rogues Gallery, old boy?
Rogues Gallery. That's a perfect title. Now, do I get to see it, or do you want a mini-series instead of a movie?
Adam, sweetheart, you know I'd slip you to Galleys if I could. But nobody gets to see it until I know I've got a deal. Capiche?
Look, I'll get to Marty Lesky, and I'll get back to you. And do me a favor, will you? Get out of that hot water playpen. You cannot afford to shrink.
Jealous?
Sorry. Elena Schneider, isn't it?
They told me in wardrobe you wanted to see me.
Yeah, I do. When the director and I interviewed you, you said you know Randy Brent pretty well, huh?
I said I know about him.
What's it mean?
I've read every word ever printed about Randy Brent.
You're from Arizona, aren't you? Not much location shootings these days, is there? How do you make out?
I think you already know.
How much?
The whole night? 100.
I'll make it 300.
Your place or mine?
Randy Brent's.
No parties. That's not my scene.
No, just you and Randy Brent. Look, tonight after dinner, everybody drifts into Randy's motel room. When I drift in, you'll be with me.
Only you'll drift out.
And you'll stay. Deal?
Deal. Only, why are we going through all this? I mean, I could just knock on his door. He'll know why I'm there.
No, he won't.
You want me to play it straight?
There's a lot riding on this picture. I mean, for Randy personally. He hasn't had a picture for 7 years. It's been nothing but bombs.
Since his wife committed suicide. I saw all her pictures, too. She was a great actress.
It's dead. When you're dead, everybody thinks you're great.
You're very cynical, aren't you?
Randy doesn't make it this time. He'll be even deader than his wife. In Hollywood, at least. If he does make it, he'll be very much alive.
He'll make it.
Maybe. With your help.
What are you talking about?
Tomorrow morning, we're shooting Randy's big love scene with the girl. Everything in the picture builds to that scene. He needs to know that he can do it.
So I prove he can, right?
You got it.
Mr. Baker? So is he. Now, that same year you made White Rainbow, that was the first time your daughter appeared in a picture with you.
She was 12. She wanted to be in the picture, and I saw to which she played the part. She was okay.
You must be very proud of her.
We don't see much of each other, but she seems to be happy, and I'm glad for her success.
You know, when she's on screen, she delivers. Off screen, no one knows where she goes or what she does. I admire that.
Well, there's a beautiful young woman like you in Arizona knows so much about the movies.
She reads movie magazines, everything she can about Hollywood. And about you.
Me?
You're a hobby of mine.
I am?
Yes. Do you want me to name every picture you ever made in chronological order?
Please don't. Please. Yes, Adam.
Kip and I have to go to tomorrow's work.
Good night, Adam.
I'll drop you at your house.
Maybe the young lady hasn't finished a drink yet.
She going to?
She is. May I?
It'll be a pleasure. Good night, Adam.
Your call is 6:30 in the morning, Randy.
I know.
You're going to be terrific.
Good night, Adam. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Randy. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Now, where were we?
Wherever you want to be.
How did I expect you to play such a lousy scene? I don't think I can do it, you know. That love scene with Miss Ironjaws. Adam doesn't think I can do it. Adam, my pal. Kip, our director. Oh, really? He doesn't think I could do it. Marty, guy that runs the studio, he doesn't think I could do it. I don't think you think I can do it.
I know you can do it. You can do anything you want to do. Now, come here. You're gonna knock them all dead tomorrow.
I am, huh?
And I'm gonna be there to see it.
Elena, you finished on the picture. You won't be there.
Well, I'll be there.
You will?
Just to watch you prove I'm right.
Sure would help.
I know. That's why I'll be there. Lie down. I want to talk to you.
Hurry it up. It's getting cloudy out here. Come on, hurry up.
Mr. Baker?
What's this?
Your $300.
Keep it, kid. Not your fault he couldn't make it. Total washout, huh?
It didn't wash out.
Did... Okay, what's the scam?
You'll see when you start shooting.
You get any flare? All right, here comes the first team. Stand by, please. Put it out there, see if you got any shadows. Okay, let's make this, Ken. We're going. Fine. You okay on the 9 line? Billy, you all right? All right. Let's get real quiet, please. Hold the talk. We're rolling. Hey. Marker. 50. Action.
Jeff! I had to come back. I had to.
Stella. Well, if it isn't Stella. So you came back, eh? You won't be sorry, kid, I'm telling you. You won't be sorry. You didn't think I could do it, huh?
Cut and straight.
Oh, yeah. Really nice.
Terrific. All right, that's a wrap, everybody. Back to the hotel. I'm having a hell of a party. All right.
All right, see you guys later.
Okay. Thank you, Randy.
I never would have thought he could do it. What happened to him last night?
She happened to. Her name's Elena.
What'd she do to him?
Good question.
You seem so happy with it.
Everybody's thrilled.
Did you like it?
I love
Come on. I can't believe it. I mean, it was like old times. And it was so smooth. Did you like it?
I loved it, Randy. You were wonderful.
But I think I've got a problem.
Oh? What?
What's going to happen to me when I go back to Hollywood without you?
Well, when you get shaky, call Arizona.
What keeps you here, Elena?
There's a reason.
I'm sure there is. Listen, kid, it's a waste. Look, you can't live your life through magazines, you know that? You should be where it's happening. You ought to make it happen.
Maybe the right opportunity hasn't come along.
Maybe it has.
No?
The guy that owns the studio is sending a jet for me in the morning. Why don't you come back with me?
It's what?
Well, let's see now. Agent, huh? Cook, housekeeper, companion, lover.
How about all of them?
Oh. How about all of them?
How? I'll let you know. Good night. Yes, you can leave me. Mama, you need me.
To do what? Huh? Scrounge around for 2 days' work when some studio is crazy enough to come here on location? What the heck? Or are we talking about your nights in hotels in Tucson or Phoenix? Did you think I didn't know about that?
Oh, Mama. I'm sorry I didn't want you to know about that. But we needed the money.
I needed it, you mean. For the doctors and the treatments. But now you won't have to anymore. And that's what makes me so happy.
But I still don't see how I can leave you alone.
You must. Look. Back east when they told me that I had to come out here to live in this climate, or when we packed up and came here, I buried you alive.
Mom.
No, don't, shh. Now don't you miss that plane. And darling, when you get there, there's just one thing I want you to do for me.
Anything. Just tell me.
Let them know you're there. I love you so much.
Here it is. Beverly Hills, land of the free and home of the movie stars. That's the Beverly Hills Hotel. You love it?
Love it.
You know that hotel extended all the way beyond this park.
Ah.
That's where the polo lounge is. Pink telephones and movie stars at every table.
Oh, Randy, I can't believe that. Movie stars at every table?
This house, you're not going to believe. It belongs to an Arab sheik.
Ah, plastic flowers.
Oh, we're getting to my block now. You're going to love my street. Nearly every one of these houses has a history to it, you know. Tyrone Power built my house, and Howard Hughes once rented it. If those walls could talk.
Oh, Randy, this is beautiful.
I'll get a JR the luggage. Welcome.
Want these bags upstairs?
Just put them right down here, JR.
You need me for anything else?
No, that'll be fine, thanks.
Thanks, Andy.
So long.
Oh, I'm glad the shooting went so well.
Perfect.
You tip your own chauffeur?
Oh, he's not my chauffeur. The studio supplies him. My car's in the garage, I think. It's your typical everyday, ordinary movie star house. Little rundown, little rough on the edges, but...
Randy, it's beautiful. I love it.
You do?
I do.
That's my daughter.
Why, no. I can't wait to meet her. She's as big a star as Barbara Streisand, Liza Minnelli.
She's a big star. A superstar. The only one I know and the only one I really like. Oh, she's offered, a lot of times to help me fix up the place, but...
But you said no.
Right, she's got her life and I've got mine. Yeah, let me give you a little tour of the house.
Later. Right now, I want to see the most important room in the house. Our bedroom.
Right this way, Miss Scully.
My father was right.
About what?
He said you were special. You are.
Well, I was just cleaning up the kitchen.
I'm sure it needed it. Where's Dad?
Upstairs getting a massage. Would you like me to get him?
No. I'd much rather talk to you.
I'd like that. Can I make you a drink?
Yeah. Is there white wine in the fridge?
Yes. Can I get it for you?
No, I'll get it.
I'll have that, too. I just met Harvey Parks for the first time. Quite a character.
He's been Dad's store for years. Very loyal, even though he does have the fastest mouth in the West.
Obviously, he knows quite a bit about the movie business.
He ought to. He does everybody. Everybody who counts, that is. Ever since Harvey got into the A group, he became very choosy. Now he won't go south of Sunset Boulevard anymore.
Okay, you're all set.
Thanks, Harvey.
How do you feel? Good?
Great.
Good.
Listen,
Yeah.
why don't you have a drink? Marina, I think, is down below.
I'm afraid I can't, Randy. I'm doing Burt Reynolds next, and I'm running a little late right now.
Well, he needs all the help he can get. Give him my best.
I'll say hello to Marina on the way out.
Okay.
Hey! I love your Elena.
Yeah, so do I. So long, handsome.
All right, bye.
He's told you a lot, hasn't he?
I read and I listen.
And ask a lot of questions, obviously. Why?
Because I love your father, Marina.
It's as simple as that, huh?
Yes. And I want to help him in any way I can.
I think you mean that.
Oh, I do.
help him get back on the scene, back in the mainstream. He's dropped out much too long.
That's important?
In this town, it is.
Can't you help him?
I've tried. He won't let me. I think you could.
How?
You'll learn. I'll help.
And I'll do it. Tell me about the A group.
The in people? The real stars? The heads of the studios, the important agents, the top producers, people like that?
Then you're A group, right?
Guess so.
From here, it looks like you two are friends already. Ah, hi.
Daddy, want a drink?
Yes, thank you. Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I'm fine.
Tell me what's happening.
Well, you were right. You said she was special. She is.
I'm glad. And you, beautiful, what do you think?
Like father, like daughter. I approve.
Well, that gets you a free lunch and a tour of all the in places to shop. And I'll even throw in a full beauty treatment at Aida's.
Beauty treatment? For her?
I have to come in from the beach on Monday again. Is there someplace special you'd like to go?
How about Le Bois or the Polo Lounge?
She's got this town down cold.
She knows more than that, Dad.
Such as?
Such as what's good for you.
Isn't that fascinating? What's good for me, huh? And, what is good for me?
She's good for you.
I'll buy that.
Ah, Miss Brent, your guest is waiting at your table.
Thank you, Jacques.
Marina, darling. Delicious. I've been calling you for days.
Really, Warren? Don't tell me that your water playpen sprung a leak. Hi, Marty. How are you?
Terrible. You look great, my dear, really great.
Thank you.
Why don't you, come up sometime and check out my jacuzzi for yourself? It really doesn't leak.
Well, neither does the ocean. And there's a lot more room to move around.
Touché.
How's my dad's movie doing, Marty?
They're putting it together now. I've only seen the dailies.
Call for you, Mr. Lusky.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Yes.
White wine as usual, Miss Brent?
Yes, please. Well, you wanted an in place. How is it so far?
Frankly, I'm dazzled. The two men you spoke to over there, they look familiar.
You do read your magazines. The man on the phone is Marty Lesky.
Head of the studio that made Randy's picture.
Right. And the other man is Warren Ambrose. He's an agent, a lawyer, and a lot more. He puts together some of the biggest packages in the industry. Warren is also famous for something else. His jacuzzi.
Where most of the package deals are made.
You do catch on.
I want to. The sooner the better.
Your white wine, Miss Brent?
Thank you, Ernie. After lunch, we'll do Rodeo Drive.
I'm dying to. Is it really the most expensive shopping street in the world?
Well, don't ask me. I still get my jeans at Sears.
Marina, none of this seems to matter to you. You don't seem to care about it.
That's right, I don't.
Why not?
I guess I'm just tired of being hustled by everyone. I don't know. You meet a really nice guy, a director, producer, writer, something. He comes on really strong, and you say, this is it. This is really for me. And then you find out what he really wanted.
What?
A star for his next picture.
Is that why there's nobody in your life? Because you were hustled once too often?
Well, actually, Actually, there is someone in my life right now. It could be the greatest. Accent on could, because it won't. It's going nowhere. We both know it. He's married.
But even if he's married, if you love him, I mean, Marina, people do get divorced.
Not him. His wife's got the money. Real money.
And he's afraid to let go?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Well, here it is. Rodeo Drive. The Disneyland for adults. Gucci, Chanel, Van Cleef and our pal.
Oh, Marina, I've never seen so many Rolls Royces.
Well, you get used to it.
Oh, Marina, what a beautiful purse.
Well, for $1,100, it should be.
I didn't think movie stars thought in terms of money.
I don't think most of us think much at all. Come on, I want to show you the world's best supermarket for rich ladies. Terrific. Fred!
Marina, you look wonderful.
Thank you. I know you say that to everyone, but you say it so nicely.
This is my friend Elena Schneider.
How do you do? I'm very happy to see you. Pleasure to meet you.
This is Fred Heyman, and this is his store.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
We're just looking. We're not shopping.
Be my guest. Make yourself at home.
Thank you.
You want a drink? It's free.
No, I don't think so.
I'll have a glass of white wine, please.
Marina, darling, what a pleasure.
I'm so pleased. You're pleased, Nancy.
Oh, Adam. Adam, darling, look who's here.
Nancy Baker, Elena Schneider.
Oh, well, how do you do? How
Hello.
nice.
Slumming, Marina, isn't the surf up today?
Adam Baker, Elena Schneider.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. It's nice to see you.
You've met before. Where?
Arizona.
I was an extra on Randy's picture.
You did a terrific job.
Thank you.
Long time, Marina.
Yes. Beautiful gold chains.
Oh, aren't they pretty?
Oh, they're nice. Let me see. Huh. They look beautiful. Really, really love it. I want you to have them.
Oh, Marina, no. I don't need them.
Oh, yes, please. I want you to have them. Consider it a wedding present.
But we're not married.
I have a feeling you will be. Now, let's go get that wine. I need it. And then the full treatment at Aida's. Ow!
We'll let you rest for about 15 minutes.
Thank you. Okay, so you were an extra on my dad's picture. But how did he single you out?
Oh, he didn't. Adam Baker did. He paid me to spend the night with your father.
What am I supposed to do? Gasp or stare?
Incidentally, I gave the money back.
Why would Adam do that?
Randy had his big love scene coming up, and it was the final scene of the picture. They weren't sure he was up to it.
They didn't say that.
Please tell me they didn't say that.
Well, not in those exact words. But my job was to make sure he could do it.
And were you successful?
Yes. But not the way you might think. Adam didn't know it, but the last thing Randy needed was a girl. He needed a friend.
Yes. He has for a long time. Ever since my mother helped herself to a bottle of sleeping pills and a quart of vodka.
Marina, dear, what a surprise.
Oh, really? I didn't think you could be surprised, Grace. Grace St. George, Elena Schneider.
Elena and Randy's Elena. Oh, you're lovely. Marvelous cheekbones, wonderful skin tone. Arizona sun, dear. Marina, what about your father's picture?
Well, I imagine they're still editing, Grace.
But we don't hear anything about it. We must have lunch soon, dear. I want to know all about you and Randy. Oh, he's such a dear one. Well, we're all on our knees praying that he has a hit.
Mr. St. George, we're ready for your herbal remedy.
I'll be right there. I'll call you soon at Randy's and Marina. My best to, well, whomever.
Oh, what was that?
That was Grace St. George. She does things.
Meaning?
She makes sure you're invited to the right parties, that you know the right people are seen in the right places. For a fee, of course. But no one ever mentions anything as gross as money.
You make her sound worth knowing.
It depends what you want.
I know what I want, Marina.
What?
Whatever Randy needs. I wish you'd change your mind and come in for a drink.
I better not. It's getting late and I want to get back out to the beach. Give my love to Dad.
With pleasure.
Elena, if this picture's a bomb, Dad could go right off the deep end, you know. He has before.
Is it going to be a bomb?
It's too soon to tell. But if it's a washout, word gets around in a hurry. And he'll need another picture soon. Before this whole town writes him off.
I won't write him off, Marina.
Okay. But the weather can get pretty stormy.
I've been rained on before.
You're incredible.
See ya. Randy?
Elena, come on in. That was a long lunch. Have a good time?
Did I have fun?
Yes?
Well, okay. I saw Neil Diamond at La Boite, and then I met Nancy Baker at Giorgio's. We did all of Rodeo Drive. Guess who I met? Grace St. George.
The Dragon Lady.
You've got a great figure. How do you do it?
I stay tense.
Come to think of it, why don't you have a massage? I'll be through in a few minutes. Is that okay by you, Harvey?
Well, I'm doing Natalie Wood at 4 o'clock, but she said she'd be a little late, so I don't know. I guess I could do it.
Are you sure you have time?
You hurry and take your clothes off.
What?
Okay.
Watch your language.
Tell me more about Grace St. George.
Grace St. George, Little Miss Fix-It. I can go on for hours. But first, you tell me what happened when Nancy met Marina. What went down? Anything I can pass on?
Nothing in particular. Why?
Why? Didn't you know? Marina and Nancy's husband are getting it on.
Marina and Adam?
That's right. Discreetly, of course, in back seats, dark alleys, romantic places like that.
Does Nancy know?
Of course she knows. She's not an idiot. Doesn't mean she'd ever divorce Adam. Matter of fact, you'd never divorce her either. She has all that Pasadena money. It's really a very neat arrangement.
Oh, what is?
Well, her family and money make her very solid in the industry, and Adam sees that she has all of next year's Oscar winners at her parties. Is that too hard?
No. You like Randy, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do, and I owe him. You know, when he was on top, I was just getting started. I could massage Randy on the cup for the rest of his life, and I'd still owe him. You know, he passed the word on about me.
This town works that way, doesn't it? Scratch my back today, and I'll take care of yours tomorrow.
That's right. We all use each other.
What you just said, we all use each other. Would you do something for me?
What do you have in mind?
Spread the word around town that Randy and I are terribly happy.
Why not? You are, aren't you?
Oh, yes. And it's going to get better and better.
Right. Harvey is wonderful.
Oh, look how beautiful you look.
What are you reading?
Oh, lousy scripts. I made us a couple of drinks. Shall we have a toast?
Yes.
To us. Beautiful. Where'd you get these? These are beautiful.
Marina insisted on buying them for me.
Oh.
They are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Maybe a little jealous, I don't know. Wish I could have gotten them for you.
You've already given me what I want, Randy. Now it's my turn.
Oh?
I called Grace St. George and got myself invited to lunch.
You're not going to give me Grace St. George. Lunch? Why?
Because you need her.
I do?
Yes. It'll be good for you to be seen around town. Go to parties, give parties, play the game.
You know, every time Grace St. George smiles at you, that's $1,200.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Now.
Yes.
What would you like to do tonight?
Are you kidding?
I can, fix dinner.
Yeah?
Or we can go out to dinner.
Really?
Or, I can help you read those scripts.
What else can we do?
What would you like?
I'll tell you what I want to do. I want you to sit here with me 5 minutes and let me hold you. I haven't known what real love is for a very long time. To tell you the truth, I don't even know if it exists. But if it does, Elena, I love you. Marina thinks we should get married. Would you?
Not just because Marina thinks so.
You mean you'd marry me?
How soon?
Tonight?
Tonight.
Oh. call this guy in Vegas. We'll get married there, then we'll fly to San Diego and spend the weekend in come on, and have our honeymoon at La Costa.
Earlier this evening, former screen great Randall Brent was married in Las Vegas, and my spies tell me Randy and his bride are honeymooning at La Costa. Randy's just finished shooting a new picture that could be a real comeback for him. His bride is a non-pro, apparently from Arizona, and I understand they met and fell madly in love on location. Now here's tonight's riddle. What head of what major studio...
Zapped. Former film great.
Never mind, darling. She did mention the picture.
Yep. She mentioned the picture.
What's really funny is calling me a non-pro.
What's so funny about that?
You did know, didn't you?
That you were a hooker? My sweet, sweet girl. Everybody's a hooker. Some more, some less. Including me. Oh, dear.
Then you know what that makes us?
Oh.
The perfect couple.
Okay, that's good.
So good, Miss St. George.
It's Grace. Let's down these before the others arrive.
Hey, the others?
Oh, just a few girls that I've invited to lunch. People you ought to know.
Mrs. St. George?
Dear, aren't you a little off limits?
I'm terribly sorry. I've told our models not to disturb you. Do you mind getting back where you belong, please?
Oh, this is hardly a model of yours, Miss whoever you are. For your information, this is Mrs. Randall Brent.
Oh. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Excuse me, Mrs. Brent.
It's quite all right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, they are a nuisance, but the magazine pays me a lot of money for the use of my pool. Now, about you.
About Randy.
You know my fee is $500 a week.
And you know we can't afford that, at least not yet. Still, you did ask me to come to lunch. Why?
You fascinate me.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. For one thing, you're the first prostitute I've ever met socially. At least, as far as I know.
Adam told you?
Uh-uh. Marina did. And don't be cross with her. She just didn't want me to hear it in somebody's John.
Why did you invite me here?
I'm a judge of character, Elena. And oh, believe me, I know this town. And you know, I'm intrigued. Putting a hooker in the A group. Wow. It's my dream come true.
Then we have a deal.
Are you sure you can't pay me anything now?
For now, grocery money. Later on, whatever you want.
All right. I think I'll start with you first. You've got the basics, but you'll need an image.
Grace.
And I want to see your house. As I recall, it's early Joan Crawford. If you're going to entertain, it'll have to be completely redone.
What will I use for money?
Randy's got a picture coming out. Why don't you get him to pose for ads? Oh, carpets, paint, fabrics. There'll be no money involved.
He'll do it.
And you'll need some clothes, designer names. Well, there's a way of doing that, too.
Tell me how.
You don't waste any time, do you?
Oh, I can't afford to.
I like you.
Thank you.
And I don't like the way this town has treated Randy.
Then let's give him hell.
My dear, we have already begun.
Elsa, excuse me. I have
Jane Fonda's secretary on the telephone. Is her dress ready for the Golden Globe?
Oh, it's on the way, Mrs. Heyman.
Thank God. Hello, Grace.
Hello. How good to see you.
And you too. Hello, Mrs. Brent.
Hello.
Excuse me.
What do you think?
Well, I'm not quite sure. Grace?
Why, it's very becoming to you. How much is it?
$1,900. I think it's perfect for you. Believe me, it isn't everyone who has the figure for a Holston.
I don't know. I just can't decide. What I'd really like is to have my husband see it.
Oh, well, that's no problem. You can take it on approval. I know he'll love you in it.
And if he doesn't like it, she can call you and have it returned.
Of course.
Well, I just don't know.
Grace St. George said you did the wardrobe on all her clients' pictures and that you could sew anything.
$200.
You're sure it'll be an exact copy?
Honey, even the designer couldn't tell.
Jeff, I had to come back. I had to.
You won't be sorry, Katie. I promise you, you won't be sorry.
What time is it, Edward?
It's almost 3, Mr. Lesky. You have a meeting with Mr. Zanuck and Mr. Brown in your office.
Thank you, Edward. What was the budget? What were the actual costs?
The budget was $2,300,000, all in $2,400,000, and we figured on an advertising campaign of just over $1 million.
Stop figuring. Sammy, you edited, didn't you?
Yes, Mr. Lesky.
What was its running time?
128 minutes.
I want to cut to 97 minutes.
Marty, you're cutting out 25% of the film.
That's 25% of a charming little picture that won't make a dime.
Randy just couldn't cut it. I said that from the beginning. We should have waited for Mitchum.
It wasn't Randy's fault. He was good. He surprised me. I didn't think he still had it in him.
Well, then why are you throwing away the picture?
It's too soft, too sensitive. If we had Newman or Redford, I might risk it. We cut our losses and run. 97 minutes makes a 2-hour TV movie. Some cockamamie network executive will go for 800 G's on Randy's name. They're starving for pretension.
Are you saying no theatrical release?
No. Fast multiples and drive-ins in the summer. Let us sell some popcorn, then shove it on TV.
Randy's all hyped up. I've been talking to him about a 12-city tour.
So? Untalk. No tour. Couple of trade ads, maybe quarter pages in the New York papers when it opens in the multiples, and that's it. Edward, did you check on Zanuck and Brown?
Yes, sir. They just came through the gate.
Let's go. Oh, Kip, Adam, don't let it worry you. We'll work together again. Just bring me a hot property and a big star.
Mitchum.
This is beautiful.
What, the house or him?
Well, I was talking about the house.
You want some wine? It's nice and cold.
I'd love some.
Okay, I'll get you a glass.
By the way, what do I call you now? Mother dear?
All right, daughter dear.
Hey, Peter. Peter, look alive. This is Elena, my father's new bride.
Hi.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Peter, why don't you go take a nice long walk on the beach or something?
It's too hot for her or something.
Well, just go. He's new. Not quite housebroken, but he took the paper training like a shot.
I see.
And he wants absolutely nothing. And on these foggy nights, he can be quite useful.
And uncomplicated? No rich wife waiting back in Bel Air?
Who told you that? Dad? No, he wouldn't. Must have been Harvey.
It was.
You aren't annoyed at me, are you?
Certainly not. Why would I be?
Well, I could have told you it was Adam.
I'd have found out. But there's still something I don't understand.
What?
You said Adam and Nancy would never divorce because of her money.
Well, money's very important to Adam. He's an independent producer. And, big house, parties. They all help.
How do you help him?
With my talent. And I'm not talking about the silver screen.
And that's enough for you?
It has to be.
Then you must love him.
Well, let's just say that Adam doesn't hustle me. He wants me for me. And in this town, that is a switch.
Is it true what Harvey said? You and Nancy are still friends?
Well, Nancy likes to have me at her parties. A little something special, like Iranian caviar, Chase's chilies, or Harry Finley's flowers. Adam's gonna be there, I go.
Grace would like Nancy to give a party for Randy and me in honor of our marriage. And since she's the A-group hostess of the moment, all her parties are important. It'd be good for Randy to be moving in that circle again. You think she'll do it?
Well, if Adam wants her to do it, she'll do it. And I'll make sure that he does.
Good. Now, there's something else. You said that when Randy's in real trouble, he can go off the deep end. If this picture's a bomb, he might.
That's right.
He'll need another picture fast, right?
Right.
Back in Arizona, when I was in Adam's trailer, he was talking to Warren Ambrose on the phone about a new book.
Henry Waller's Rogues Gallery.
And it's hot. Every studio in town wants it?
Elena, I adore you, but you are dreaming now, kid. Dad could never get Rogues Gallery.
You want to bet?
Not with you, I don't. You want to go see what we can whip up for lunch?
Okay.
Good evening, Nancy.
Oh, Randy, darling, at last.
Oh, sweetheart.
Our guest of honor. And Eleanor.
Elena.
Oh, of course, I'm so sorry. We met at Giorgio's. Well, you're a very lucky man. She's absolutely ravishing.
Telling me.
And what a beautiful Halston. You know, I almost bought it myself. We're only a tiny group. I think you'll know everybody. Won't you come in?
Please.
Hello, Daddy.
Hi.
I don't think you know Peter.
No, I don't. Hi.
This is my father.
Randy.
Nice to meet you.
How do you do?
Nice party, yeah?
Oh, it's wonderful. What do you do, Peter?
I get tan.
Excuse me, please.
Dinner's served, everyone. Shall we go in? Randy?
Yes, Randy.
Shall we go? Darling, so
thank you, Louise.
I want to thank you, Adam.
Thank me for what? For the party?
Yes. And for not telling how we met in Arizona. In this town, that story could have gotten a lot of laughs.
Oh, I think it'd be foolish to laugh at you, Elena. Sooner or later, it would backfire.
Then we'll just keep each other's secrets, won't we? I heard you and Marty Lusky talking about Henry Waller's new book. He's your client, isn't he? I'd love to read the book.
It's still in galleys. Won't be published for another month, even though every studio in town is bidding on it.
And the part of the male lead is dynamite, right?
Ask Bob Redford, or Paul Newman, or Jack Nicholson, or ad infinitum. He's a new boy in town. You wouldn't know him.
Would Randy be right for the part?
You don't fool around, do you?
It saves time. Well, would he?
Ask his agent. I don't represent your husband.
Not at the moment. Would you?
That depends. I do a lot of work out of my house. It's up in the hills in Bel Air.
Oh, I know. 12 rooms, 4 baths, and a very busy jacuzzi.
It's the greatest. You have no idea how relaxing it can be. I think you'd enjoy it, Elena.
As much as I'd enjoy reading Rogue's Gallery?
Even more. I could help you turn the pages.
Oh.
Everyone, we're screening Sidney Lumet's latest picture. So as soon as you finished your coffees and brandies, we'll begin, all right?
Do you like it?
It's wonderful.
Got good taste. It's the most valuable piece in the room.
I'd like it even if it weren't.
You don't really go to a dinner party, do you? You work it.
Am I that obvious?
Only to me. And in another month, you won't be at all. Incidentally, I approve.
I'm glad to hear it.
You like predictions, Mrs. Brent?
Yes. Do you have one?
I predict we're going to become very good friends. What did you say?
I'm Mary Redfield, Mr. Lesky, only it's spelled like in Christmas. M-E-R-R-Y, like Merry Christmas.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Tell me about that man over there.
Who? Reed Jameson? Oh, you have a good eye. What do you want to know?
He seems... well, I'm not sure. We talked for a moment. For one thing, he never mentioned show business. What does he do?
Oh, you name it. Reed Jameson does it. Oil, ships, a string of hotels, half the land in the south of France.
Then he's not in show business.
Oh, Reed will underwrite a picture now and again if he's in the mood, and providing it's a good picture. What did you two talk about?
Oh, nothing in particular.
Ah, no, this is Grace, dear, remember. It's obvious that you are intrigued by him.
Well, there's just something different about him.
Mm-hmm. That's what we always used to say about Howard Hughes.
Marty, I heard you saw a rough cut of the movie.
Yesterday.
Well, what'd you think?
You were good. Very good. Next time out, you can be even better. Picture's a little soft. We're editing it for multiples and selling it to TV. Sorry, kid, you know the business. Don't worry, there'll be a next time. As I said, you were good.
Randy. Randy, wait.
I'm sorry. Will you see that she gets home?
Is it the picture?
Yeah, I just spoke to Marty.
Then he'll need me.
No, Elena. Not tonight. What he really needs now is a new picture before this gets all over town.
Warren Ambrose told me he works out of his house. Does that mean that the galleys to Rogue's Gallery will be there?
Probably. My father's a very lucky man to have her. I hope he realizes that.
Hi, Randy. How's it going, kid? Hey, Randy. Hey, Randy. Hey, long time no see. Hey, Randy.
Hey, Mr. Brown. Been a long time.
Yeah, right it has.
You...
Yeah, vodka on the rocks. Stop it, will you?
Yeah. Name's Lyons.
Good.
Andrew Lyons.
Andrew, okay.
I'm a writer.
Good for you.
Can I join you for a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Jimmy, would you get me a Black Russian, please?
Sure, Em.
I wasn't putting you on, Mr. Brown. I am a writer.
I know you are.
I got an idea for a screenplay. A screenplay for you. You'll like it.
You think so?
Can I tell you about it?
Sure, tell me about it.
It's a little noisy here, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
My apartment's not far away. We could go there.
We could.
If that's all right with you.
I can't imagine anything more right for me tonight. Andrew, finish your Black Russian.
Randy, where on earth have you been?
I'm sorry, Elena, but I'm beat.
But you were gone all night.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
I didn't know what happened. I was worried. You walked off and left me at a party in our honor.
Elena, dear, I'm terribly sorry. Please forgive me.
Where have you been that you couldn't have telephoned?
I was out all night. That's where I've been. Now, will you back off? I'm not in the habit of accounting for my time.
All right. I'm sorry about the picture, Randy.
Elena, I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Randy, you were wonderful in the picture. It's the picture that's not wonderful.
What I don't need is another lousy movie that I'm wonderful in. I've made enough of those kind of movies.
I know you don't believe this now. But there'll be other pictures, big ones, successful ones. Everything's going to be all right. I promise you that, Randy.
Everything's coming up roses. I'm tired.
Of course. Go to sleep. I'll see you tonight.
Huh. Now that you're in, doesn't it feel great? Huh? In a few minutes, you'll feel yourself completely relaxed. Wonder what the poor people are doing.
Warren, how much does Henry Waller want for the rights to Rogues Gallery?
My dear, you don't mean how much does he want. You mean how much am I asking? Good boy, Henry. Leaves the contracts to me.
How much?
How much? Why are you asking?
Randy might want to buy the book and do an independent production.
Oh, come on, Elena. Elena. One, he hasn't got the money. Two, after the turkey he just finished, he couldn't get himself arrested.
I'd still like to hear the asking price.
Forget it. Anyway, it's too late.
Why?
The rights were sold.
Who bought them?
As of 10 o'clock this morning, the screen rights to Rogues Gallery belong to Reed Jameson.
Oh, there you are, Warren. You know, you really have to do something about your answering service. Well, I told those ridiculous girls that I had to find you, and they absolutely refused to tell me where you are. Oh, Elena, what a surprise.
Grace.
I'm sure you two have business to talk about. I was just about to leave.
Well, are you free for lunch? I mean, just us girls. Might be fun.
I'd love to.
Oh, and Warren, I brought you some photographs. Perfectly lovely girl. Oh, what marvelous cheekbones. And that wonderful skin tone. Perfectly delightful Vassar, probably Smith, whatever. I left them in there, in the library. Do speak to somebody for me about it, will you? I promise.
Grace, go away.
Now go and get dressed. I'm starving.
I won't be 5 minutes.
Oh, good. Oh, you look adorable.
Thank you.
Warren, have you got a date for lunch?
I thought I did.
Well, anyway, we'll be at Ma Maison.
Warren, this has been an experience. See you soon.
Get it?
Getting a drink. You want me to get you one?
Never say no to another drink.
Elena.
What's going on here, Randy?
you put this scene in a movie, nobody'd believe it.
This is, Andrew Lyons. He's a writer. He wrote a screenplay that he wanted me to read.
So, this is the deep end Marina warned me about. Simple little Arizona me thought she meant drugs or liquor.
Come on. It's not as though it's one of Hollywood's best-kept secrets.
Tell your friend to put on his clothes.
Elena, please, will you wait? Elena. Wait, please. Please.
Don't worry about me, Randy. I'm not going to take a handful of pills with a bottle of vodka.
I'm sorry about what happened. But maybe it's just as well that it's all out in the open.
You could have told me about this. You didn't have to show me. I'd have believed you.
Elena, please. Where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going. I just know I don't like it here.
Randy, what about those drinks? I think we could both use one.
Get your clothes and get out of here. I'll see to it that Marty Lesky and Warren Ambrose get your script.
What are you doing here?
Where have you been, Elena? I've been trying to call you everywhere. There's been an accident, but everything's okay now.
Is it Randy? What's happened to Randy?
Carrie killed himself, but he's all right now.
Thanks to Harvey. He came by to give Dad his massage, and he found him. He called the doctor and took care of everything. But everything's all right, Elena.
I've got to see him. Randy. Let me do that.
I can't do anything right this year. Nothing. Forgot I had an appointment with Harvey.
Thank God Harvey didn't forget.
Elena, that boy didn't mean anything to me.
I know that.
I thought you were gone for good. Why did you come back? Who told you?
No one. I just came back. I was driving and I didn't know where I was going. And I suddenly realized that we still need each other. So I made a U-turn and headed home where I belong.
U-turns are against the law.
So are suicide attempts.
Jameson's party.
Hold it, Randy. Big smile, you two. Hey, that's great. You two look great.
Good evening, Mrs. Brent.
Hello.
Mr. Brent.
Good evening, Theodore.
The party is in the tent on the south lawn.
Thank you. Elena, you heard it's a tent. That means a mob scene. I'm not ready for a mob scene.
Randy, you need this.
Elena.
Come on, you're a good actor. Act.
Look, I hate it. I've always hated these kind of parties. I can't do it.
You hate in Arizona. Here you survive. Now, come on. Smile.
Randy, Elena, good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's really lovely, Reed.
Harry and Fred used the Garden of Versailles as the theme, at least their idea of it anyway. You look smashing.
Thank you.
I think my daughter's hiding out here somewhere. Excuse me, won't you?
What magnificent earrings. Van Cleef and our pals?
Marvin Heim.
On approval. Now, Elena, don't be offended. I warned you that we were going to be very good friends. And honest ones.
They're on approval.
One day they won't be.
You may be right.
You already know I am.
Reed, dear, this is really, without doubt, the party of the year. I hope you don't mind, but I've rearranged the place cards just a little bit. Elena, oh, perfect as always. Reed, come and meet. Are you ready for this? The Princess Bismarck.
May I come in, please?
Oh, Luke, Dad. I'm so glad you came.
Peter, your tan's a little chancy, isn't it? The weather's been I don't know, shame. Hi, baby.
Oh, where's Elena?
She's out there working.
You've never looked lovelier.
Elena, dear. You haven't been back. My hot tub misses you.
I know, darling. I've been busy.
Reading the galleys of Rogue's Gallery, I imagine?
Galleys? The only galleys I know are on boats, Warren.
Mrs. Brent? Remember me?
Did my husband get you invited?
No. I came with Sam Lincoln. You do know who he is, don't you? The producer?
Of course I know. I'm just surprised.
Really? Why?
He prefers much younger men.
I must be slipping.
Slipping?
As a host, I thought I provided amusement for all tastes.
You have, but I prefer it here.
Because it's quiet?
Because I hoped you'd come looking for me.
Which I did. Does that please you?
Yes.
But you want something.
Do you know anybody who doesn't? Who's playing the detective in Rogue's Gallery?
You've read the book.
Thoroughly, and Randy would be perfect.
I think you and I should have a drink. You don't just help Randy. You make a crusade out of it.
I owe him.
For taking you out of Arizona? Oh, come on, Lena. I know you very well. I made a point of it.
Reed, I care for Randy. I loved him very much once. But he did help me, and I owe him for that.
You believe in paying your debts.
In my business, it was everything.
You're not the least bit ashamed of what you were, are you?
After a few months in this town, I'm rather proud of it.
Lena, a toast to a terrible waste.
Waste?
Let's level with each other. I think you're going to push Randy right back on top. In fact, I'm certain of it. But he won't stay there. In 3 years or 4, you'll have to start all over again.
Why?
Because you'll never have the one essential worthy of your ambition.
What's that?
Solid money.
Like yours.
Like mine. And I have other things you need.
Just what do I need from you, Mr. Jameson?
Lots of things. First, I admire a winner. And my admiration knows no limits. It includes more than my money. Deep respect, courtesy, caring very deeply. It's all part of the package.
You didn't mention love.
That could come in time, too. But in this town, power and romance seldom mix.
You make it sound so cold.
It is. You should know that already. This town is a game, and the only real thrill is winning. And the people here, well, they're like the sets on a movie lot. All facade. What's inside is not important. What appears outside is.
Is everyone that shallow?
We all exist to be used. We think of being useless as death. Incidentally, I couldn't give Randy the lead in Rogue's Gallery. Even for you.
But you bought the rights to Waller's book. It's your picture.
Yes, but Waller has cast approval.
You're kidding.
He's one of the best-selling authors alive. Got a battery of excellent lawyers and agents.
Then he has to be convinced. If I gave a dinner in Henry Waller's honor, would he come?
You mean, would I make sure that he came?
Would you?
You realize if I agree, you'll owe me.
I know that.
All right, then give the dinner. Waller will be there. And I'll be waiting to collect.
Do you have any idea how long it's been?
Too long. But you have that kid at the beach. What's his name, Peter?
It is sweet. Sort of like,
Toy rocking horse you had as a child.
Yeah, but even then I wanted the real thing. Have you seen Reed's sonnet?
No.
It's, off the exercise room in the pool house. You really ought to see it sometime.
Any particular time?
Well, they'll be dancing after dinner. And I know how your Nancy loves to dance.
So do I. But I think I'd enjoy the sauna better.
I'll make sure you do.
I'm sure you will.
Mm-hmm.
Minna!
You know, darling, Adam's working awfully hard to convince Reed to let you direct Rug's gallery.
That's interesting. My deal's already set. Adam doesn't have a deal unless he can deliver Marina.
Ah. Oh, yes.
Yes.
I see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Theodore.
Yes, Mrs. Baker, may I help you?
Theodore, have you by any chance seen my husband?
I saw Mr. Baker go over towards the pool house, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Marina?
Dear God. Well, did you get her, Adam? Did you get her? Did you tell her that she has to play the lead in Rogue's Gallery?
Nancy, just what the hell do you mean I have to play the
I always knew you were a tramp, Marina, but I never really thought you were stupid until tonight. My husband will produce this film as long as he can deliver you. Isn't that right, Adam?
Is that right, Adam?
Yes.
Are you coming, Adam?
Excuse me, could I steal Elena for a moment?
Sure.
Excuse me.
Sir.
It's beginning to look like there won't be a guest of honor.
Maybe Elena's going to find out there are some things that Reed Jameson can't do.
I just spoke to Henry Waller on the phone. He's not coming.
Oh, coming? Well, of course he's coming. You promised. We're due at La Boite in 10 minutes.
I called him to see whether he'd left. He was still there. He's a very strong man, Elena, very sharp. He knows why you're giving this party.
Well, of course he knows. It's in his honor.
I can only tell you what he told me on the phone. He's not going to go to dinner with you or anyone else to get Randy a job. He says he's a has-been. That's a quote.
Where is he?
Out of town.
How out?
Santa Barbara. He's at El Porvenir. He's got a bungalow there while he's working on the screenplay.
Elena, darling, the house has never looked lovelier. But where's the guest of honor? We're all starved.
He's been detained, poor dear. But he'll catch up to us at the restaurant. We'll be leaving soon.
Oh, all right.
Okay? Tell Grace when you get there that she's to sit in my place. She can handle it. Tell Randy not to worry.
You're not walking out on your own party. Oh, yes. Yes, you are.
Reed, what bungalow is he in?
9.
Get things started, will you? I'm going to get my things and slip out the back door.
Elena, you're wasting your time.
Am I?
Yeah? What do you want?
A drink to start.
I didn't send for a dame.
No, but I'm here.
What the hell is this, a practical joke?
Do I look like a joke?
Jokes come in all shapes and forms, baby. And yours is not so bad. All right, honey, who sent you? My publisher checking up on me, huh?
Nobody sent me. I'm Elena Brent.
Well, I'll be damned.
You wouldn't come to my party, so I decided to come to yours.
There's no party here.
Not yet. May I have a drink?
Yeah, sure. Help yourself. Bourbon's a man's drink.
And mine. So this is where you work?
Yeah. I find a joint like this and hole up in it till I'm finished with whatever it is I'm working on.
And are you finished with whatever it is you're working on?
Not quite. I'm working on a script.
Then I'm interrupting.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, you're interrupting.
Aren't you curious as to why I'm here?
Oh, honey, I know why you're here. And the answer is no. Definitely, definitively, no. Yeah, I am curious about one thing, though. How did a dame like you end up with a nothing like Brent?
Many reasons.
Yeah?
One was to get out of Arizona.
What did you do down there?
I knocked on doors late at night.
Yeah, I heard that. But I never thought I'd ever hear you say it. I like that. I do indeed.
I'm glad.
You must have been good at your job to have come so far so fast.
I was. I am.
And now, you're back knocking on doors again at night.
You have something I want. And perhaps I have something you want. Let's have another drink. Unless you're already too drunk.
I'm never too drunk.
That remains to be seen.
No, I repeat, Mrs. Brent, I am never too drunk. Never.
After how many more?
What, 10, 20, a gallon? What? Name it.
Do you want to bet?
Sure, I'll bet. Yeah, come on, Arizona. Come on, put up or shut up. What do you want to bet?
Drink for drink with me, right?
Right down the line, honey, together.
I say when we're through drinking, you're through for the night.
All right. What are the stakes? What do you want to bet?
I'll bet the lead in Rogues Gallery for my husband.
No chance. No, the bets aren't even. What do I win if you lose?
Henry, if you win, neither one of us loses.
Drink up, Arizona, and start pouring.
Good morning.
How long you been sitting there?
All night. I've been reading. So far, your script's as good as your novel.
Oh, close those, please.
Well, I've got to get back to L.A., Henry.
Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't there something about a bet?
That's right. And you lost.
Pity.
By the way, Randy's going to be very good in Rogues Gallery.
Elena.
Good morning.
Good morning. Grace told me where you went, but I didn't think you'd be gone all night. I was a little worried.
You should know better than that by now, Randy. I can take care of myself. Tell me how the party went.
Magnificent. The fact that the hostess and the guest of honor wasn't around didn't seem to make any difference at all. I acted as host and hostess, and I was impeccable. The only thing we talked about all evening long, though, was you, and only you.
Well, they ain't heard nothing yet. You know what day today is, Randy? It's the beginning of the best part of our lives. You are going to play the lead in Rogue's Gallery. It's true, and you'll be wonderful, Randy. Henry Waller agrees.
Baby, Ambrose told me last night that Paul Newman has been signed and set to do the picture.
Well, Warren Ambrose is wrong. Randy Brent is doing the part.
He is?
He is.
How'd you do that?
Who cares? This is what you needed. This is what we both needed. It's our freedom. And it's my way of saying goodbye.
Goodbye. You said it's the beginning of the best years of our lives.
Oh, it is. But not with each other. We both know that that's not possible. Not anymore. Now we each have what we want. Now's the perfect time, Randy. No hurts, no regrets. Only good thoughts for each other.
Got everything you need?
Oh, yes.
Where will you go?
Where I belong. Good morning, Theodore.
Mrs. Brent, I'm sorry, but Mr. Jameson is still asleep.
Oh, it's quite all right. He's expecting me.
Welcome to Hollywood's big night, the Academy Awards from the Music Center in Los Angeles. And for the first time in Academy history, the first father-daughter combination for Best Actor and Best Actress, Randy and Marina Brent. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the producer of the Oscar-nominated film, Rogues Gallery, Mr. Adam Baker.
Well, you must feel particularly gratified tonight since you fought to get Randy Brent the lead in your picture.
Yes, I am. The major studios felt that there's some major stars that should be in it, and I must tell you, I opposed them, and I think we were right.
You certainly were, and you're to be congratulated again. Mr. Adam Baker, ladies and gentlemen, the producer of the Oscar-nominated...
Give me out, Randy.
We're going to kill him, J.R.
Good luck, Marina.
Thank you, J.R. Dad, good luck. I've never been more proud of you.
Oh, sweet, sweet daughter.
Thank you very much. Are for the arrival of Randy and Marina Brent, and we'll have them both up here in a second.
Oh, Randy, we are all rooting for you. Elena, night of night. Breathe. Look at Marina. Doesn't she look lovely? Oh, yeah.
Didn't we meet in Phoenix?
I always knew you could do it.
I know you did.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you. Did I ever say thanks?
Always.
Elena, I love you.
Coming, Elena? They want us on the platform.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, the executive producer of the picture everyone thinks will take the honors tonight, Mr. Reed Jameson and his lovely wife, Selena Jameson, Hollywood's leading hostess.
Good evening, Reed.
Good evening, Army.
You must be very proud of Reed for making Rogues Gallery.
Well, of course I'm not in the business.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 51st Annual Academy Awards.